All right, now we're live. Wait for people to pop in. If I do that, settings, virtual background. Let's see how that looks for a moment. Put some noise on. Hey, just a second. How are you? Getting some of this stuff set up still. I am going to put some sound on. Background. Up you down. All right. What are you up to today? Tired? Yeah, I didn't see you over at Flips. Probably restraining yourself from being over there because you know you buy stuff. So it is Saturday Night Live. I have a box of halves to go through. Right, stream went okay, nice. I picked up a box of halves from my bank. They still have the other box I need to get picked up. I got one this time. We have some auction items if someone's interested in that. Got some really neat stuff. Someone asked me today for a flying eagle during the early bird trade day. I went by the coin shop, picked up a few more things. See how it goes. Wait for other people to get in here. You're at all interested? Come up and play. Unless you're ready to hit the sack. Only be a little bit before we get the movement coming in here. Have to wait, especially for Big Flip to finish up, then we'll have a good rush on that. Kids aren't even in bed. Wow. Yeah. That makes it a little exhausting. I don't have to worry about mine. Mine are 12 and 14. They can take care of themselves, especially since they're not in school. So their holiday kind of started early. That's going to be a mess. I do not liking the background thing. It's stopping me in and out too much. Let's go back to the room. These coins moved out of the way. We're gonna play with a box of halves. Here so I can dump. Better. Hey dolls, how are you? Want to come up and play? I dropped the link up there. I have a box of $50 I'm going to be going through and doing some auctions and all that fun stuff. Hanging out. Everybody's probably a little bit auctioned out. We're going to see if we can find anything halfway decent. Bought. Just Sackett's got to get his kids to bed, so not gonna be able to do much there. Nothing there. All glad. A nicer 79. Look at that under the scope. Okay, sounds good. I'm still waiting for people to come in anyway, too. So. Any of the 74s that are nice, I'm gonna set aside also. One down, a bunch to go. McGlad. There's a 21. Some of the boxes I'm not even finding in IFCs anymore. That's what's crazy. Looking at the 82, 83s too. That one's got an FG. 81, there's a 21. Nice 74. Set that one aside. Take a look at it for the double die. I found a few of those for sure. Lads. 78. 77. Hey, Gene Anderson, how are you? Welcome in. Goofing off mainly. I have a box of halves that I need to go through, so saved it for tonight. We're going to try to see if we can find some silver or anything in here. I also have some auctions that we'll be doing. Great to see you. I'll have this item up for a starting bid of 20 in a a little bit. Once we get enough people in here, we'll get going. Hey, John Jacob, Starika, welcome in. How are ya? Someone was asking earlier today about wanting a Flying Eagle, a 58 Flying Eagle. Picked one up. We'll see how that goes. I don't know who it was that was asking about it, but it's got the Ring of Death. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Usual. There's 74. There. 74. Put that to the side just in case. Oh, it was you. What I thought. Yep. We'll have that up tonight. And I'm going to be hunting this as we do some of the auction stuff. Okay, looking. 77 and 77. That's weird. It looked a little thicker. That looks like a newbie. 2022. Nothing yet as far as the tabs go. It's getting harder and harder to find anything in half-dollar rolls anymore since they dumped that, millions and millions of 19s, 20s, 21s, and 22s, and now 23s. Thinking that there was a desperate need for half-dollars. No, we just wanted to hunt half-dollars. That's the only thing we do with them. No one seems to like them but us. Is that what I'm 72, 74. Oh, look, it's not in the greatest of shapes. Nothing yet, no NIFCs. And nothing to speak of. Come on, silver. Let's go. The John Cake has just found a 43p war knuckle. Freaking awesome, dude. I haven't hunted nickels in a while. Plaid there. Another 22 or 21. Yep, 21 Philadelphia. I'm hoping to get some silver today. I found some silver metal detecting though. Does that count? That is awesome, Sharika. Yep, definitely do. Went metal detecting for a little bit. Pulled up one silver dime and probably about 15 wheat pennies. Not too bad on that today. Which one is gonna have silver? That's the question. This roll. Sometimes I wonder if the banks just aren't just like reflipping the same ones that have been searched. They stockpile all the new ones coming in. Wonder about that sometimes. Or we'll look at 85, 96. Oh, I just happened to look up. Sorry about that, brother.
No, you're fine, man. I'm far beyond tired, and I figured I'd just hang out.
That's all I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm just hunting and hanging out, having fun.
Yeah, the Canadian. Well, I say Canadian. The Detroit penny box with emphasis on the Canadians.
Uh,
Um, I got into the second box today. I'm getting these from Kendall, um, and it's almost the same box as the first, like down to like the weird, really nice 1979s that are coming out of it. It's and I know he got it at a different time. It's
uh,
very strange the way
uh,
these boxes are turning out. But it's full of stuff, so I mean
uh,
you can't hate on that. It definitely is a far cry from what I normally see around here in Ohio.
well, very true. But
So very nice. I found a 1924 Philly wheat cent. I mean, worn well,
uh,
but I did find that, and I think like 5 wheats, somewhere around 15 Canadians,
hey,
and just a bunch of other stuff. And I'm only halfway through the box. Yeah, they're definitely worth grabbing if you can get up to Detroit to get one of these boxes.
oh heck yeah, yeah. Anything in the northern states, they get a lot of Canadian.
Mhm. Well,
Um,
I'm trying to fill that book
but
that I
yeah,
got from you, and it's man, that's going to be a tough book to fill.
actually, let me look at this. That's,
You should make me smaller so that they can see the coins.
well, yeah.
Just a suggestion.
There we go. So these are some that I do have on hand. Some of my coin hunts recently. That's a 90, 94, 85, 85, 83, 85. You probably need the older one.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think I think 50s and earlier basically is my linchpin at this point. That's a
65,
nice 65.
93. That was out of my last box hunt. Getting these all the way down in Texas.
That's and see that's interesting that you are because I hardly ever see them up here. I mean, I might get one or two every few boxes, but barely any.
In the heart of Texas. Paula Bloom is in the house. That gorgeous lady is here. Howdy, howdy. How are you?
Hello, Starika.
Just copy and drop.
And John. John said hi as well.
There we go. Trying to find some goodies today. Don't know if it's going to work. Setting those 74s back. I'm going to keep looking for them. I found a few I know of. We'll have to look at them again, Paula, on those 74s. Get my scope back up.
Looking for the doubling?
Yeah. Like I said, I found a few. they are in few between. They do have a little bit of a premium on there. Just 76. Laddie. You know, the 83s and 82s, the no FG have a pretty good premium on it too. The FG is
That's
right
good.
there.
Yeah, look at the toning on that one was interesting.
Oh, I think someone colored it. I think it's
Oh,
just,
you think so?
yeah, it's just mustard color, like someone put something on it. That's definitely not even toning. Okay, King had just did a 10-minute stream of some Native American dancing. Whoa, that's different. Definitely different. I have one up here that I saved. This one is definitely a strike through. Strike through on a 2020 Denver. And struck through. Let me get it to focus. Let's see. There we go. So this is definitely a mint error strike through right there. It has RMR on it and a pirate skull right there. Definitely a strike through, guys. All the way from the mint. Hey, Paula, welcome up.
Howdy. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
You looking at this mint
Oh,
error here?
Listen, I was whatever. Okay.
I figure you get a kick out of that one.
It's a Richmond $50.
Yeah, it's just like that five.
Yeah, the Richmond dime. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Listen,
Like,
I was
funny.
going crazy last night when you were looking at those 74s. I'm like, no, not that one. The other one. No, not that one. Oh my god.
Exactly. I have a bunch that
You're like, this one? Is it this one? No, the other one. No, not that one. The other one.
out of this one.
It's really hard to
Yep.
talk to somebody when you're in chat and like because there's like a delay. So you're like, no, the other one. JJ. And Ken just did a 10-minute stream of some Native Americans dancing. Nice.
I'm trying to confuse Just Stack It.
Oh, you
Yeah.
are? Oh.
Yeah, what'd you do? You just put it in the flip with it?
It's a
I
magic.
see the
It's a
rim.
magic coin.
It's a magic one. It's
Yep.
a Mario.
It's one of them I found while coin roll hunting. But I wish I had the other piece to it. So probably came off somewhere.
No. I think that if you took that back apart,
Uh-huh.
you just flip it.
Oh, shake it free and see if it'll flip and then go back in your...
Yeah. It's flipped. That's the inside piece.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, just got to shake it in the cup.
Shake it, shake it, shake
Just
it.
got to shake it.
Shake it, don't break it.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Now, so this one we'll look at. Let me get my scope.
Okay. Did you pull those other ones? Did you put those ones aside? Because you kept saving the wrong ones and putting
Yeah,
the
I
other
think
ones.
I got all mixed up, and I was too tired to even think straight.
I know, I could tell. No, it's not that one.
Yeah. Okay, let's plug this in.
Hey, Joe McBride, what's shaking?
Joe McBride, my brother, how are you? He looks like a twin. If I let my hair down, I definitely.
He's a sexy man beast.
Yep. Get that line back up. Turn that on. Take a look at some of these. So there's a 74, 74, 74. There's an 83, no FG.
No F and G.
No FNG. Here's another magic coin that I have. Same thing.
Same. Just gotta shake it up.
There's an 82 no FG. This one is also a mint error. For P.
That's a big error. That is a
This one-
big error.
All right, so I did find this one, coin roll, honey.
Neat. What does it say?
So I think this is one of those Richmond coins.
Living on a P? What is it say?
Probably a prayer.
Oh,
Living on a prayer.
living on a prayer. It's one of those Richmond coins. It sure is.
Yep. So I did find that one coin roll, honey. Anything weird like that, I just keep because it's.
I keep them too. Yeah, I keep them too. Just
74,
it's top pop.
possibly 72, 74, G, FS 901, 3, 72, possibly. Okay. Let me see if my camera's hot now and working.
Hot. Don't forget to switch your mic. Switch the audio.
Okay, it is on nano still. Okay,
Yep.
so it's still there. Okay, you still hear me?
Yep.
Test.
Testes.
I mean, because last night it kind of sucked. Some reason it was just like dropping out on us.
I know. It was like we were listening to Braille, not Morse code.
Yeah, it would like kick us out. So this is a 72.
72. 72. I don't see it.
I don't either. Why did I set this aside? I could have spent it already.
Maybe because, I don't know. Maybe because you want to put it in your. Oh, it's a 72D.
Yeah, it was my Paradelia.
Yeah.
Things that aren't really there. Let's take a look at this 72.
You want to look at the bottom of the T and R. I don't see it.
There's no splitting on the serifs there either.
Mm-mm.
Negative. Confirm that. I have spending money.
Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
one right there.
You
That's
definitely
sexy.
see the splitting in the R.
That's sexy. Now go up to the Y and the T. Now you keep looking at the tops. I want you to look at the sides. See that extra thickness on the sides?
Yep.
That's what you want to look for.
That one is
101.
FS 101. So let's see. I have a few more that we can look at. Let's see if this one.
Amanda, what are you doing here? She's talking about the Richmond dime.
That's
Nope.
funny.
Nope.
No, 210.
That's a negative.
Okay. Spending money.
What'd you say? The guy that wrote about the Richmond dime would probably love to write about that half. That's a positive right there. That's a C.
Yep.
C, yes, indeed. Sí, senor.
There's another one. This one. Negative.
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 Negative. Nope.
Nope. I have taco money now.
Yes.
Yep, that's how thick those are.
Look at the split in the U.
Yep.
And go down to the 4 and you'll see like the little at the bottom of the crossbar on the 4, there's like little teeth. see it on the 4?
Yep.
I'm pointing like you can see where I'm pointing.
Usually, like
See, right
over there. It's like over here.
right there. Yes.
So that's a definite. So it makes 3 out of them.
I can't see me pointing.
This one's probably going to be a definite no.
That's a nope.
All right. So now we got 3 out of those.
Were those with some of the ones you were looking at last night?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So there's 3 definites.
Isn't it
That's
crazy?
good. These are all the no FG 82s and 83s. These are definites. That is good.
Just
All
like
right.
it.
Awesome.
Whatever.
Set this back over here. We'll go back into the overhead cam now. So I did pick up some really cool stuff today.
Yeah.
Got one of these for sale.
Columbian Expo.
Yep. So I am putting together a Columbian Exposition set.
He's talking. He's talking like we can hear him.
Sorry. No. I just keep talking no matter what.
I know you do.
Walking away, Ray. So this is the set that I'm going to put together. It's going to go into a shadow box.
Oh, nice, JJ. Oh, I couldn't sleep last night. Now I'll sleep good tonight. Oh, that is nice. Yes, that is nice.
And so then I'm going to get the 92 to go with that.
You get the Isabella.
That will go in it.
Oh yeah, you know they're slabbing those now.
Yeah, because when you looked at this, you're the
That
one
on.
you picked up that this was an 1883
1883
A nickel,
Mhm.
first year.
Yeah.
And I think we saw that it did not have cents.
Probably not.
I picked this one up at the Tulsa show.
Oh yeah, I remember. Now I remember. I know you have an Isabella, JJ, and I have to be jealous.
Got this one.
Nice.
The next position. Department of the Treasury. That is the only standing building that is left from the expo.
Nice.
Everything else was meant to be torn down and taken apart. This is another token, World's Columbian Exposition.
Gotta get an Isabella.
And then there's Christopher Columbus.
Interesting.
This is a store token. Definitely got purples and golds and all that stuff. It's definitely toned. This is the 1893. Oh, this is 1892. There's 1892 right there. So, and then I'm going to pick up some more of the souvenir stuff, like a silver spoon and stuff like that. To create a really nice shadow box is what I would like to do. Have it in display, so working on that.
That's going to be a really nice box.
Yeah, a really nice box for sure. That is a so-called dollar.
NM 1901.
That is a so-called dollar.
I like that one too. That was pretty
I
cool.
like so-called dollars. Hey, Great Scott. What's shaking?
Oh,
Great Scott. What's shaking?
awesome to see you, brother. How are you doing? Hi, Tommy John. Welcome in. Missed anybody else?
You have a Isabella. Jeez.
And she is beautiful.
She's a peach. And you have a Lafayette. Okay, whatever. I'll be
Like,
leaving now. I enjoy the Lafayette dollars. But that Isabella is special.
because this is truly the only dollar
Yes, it is.
fully designed by Charles Barber. It is the Barber dollar.
Hey, JJ.
He helped out with Morgan on the Morgans and stuff.
Well, Charles Barber had his hand in the Lincoln cent, too.
Probably.
Charles
Yeah,
Barber and Victor David Brenner did not get along
Yeah.
at all.
So anybody won an 1893, pretty decent condition there. A little bit of toning, carbon spotting. Other than that,
I think it might have an old cleaning.
probably so.
Not
Start this one out at 20.
Oh, you're doing sales? Oh, sorry. I'm
No,
like,
that's cool.
this thing. Sorry, I won't. I didn't know you were selling stuff.
Yeah, this is one for sale. So if any of you guys want one, there's one right there.
Everybody needs
All
one
right.
of these.
I'm gonna set one up there so you guys can see it. I'm gonna crack some of these open. We're gonna take a look more of these. You know, it's been a while since I've had a good box. I had one box that had over 27 silvers in it.
Wow.
That has been quite a while. And then every once in a while now, I'll get one with one silver in it.
You know, I gave up on $50 boxes because they took me forever to go through.
Uh-huh.
So
It's like, I gotta look at this date. I gotta look at this date.
I do. I look at every coin.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It just takes me forever. But Lincoln Cents do too, but I know more about what I'm looking for on Lincoln Cents than I do $50, so I have to look so much crap up.
Well, you know, and the nice thing is the more you practice doing it, the more you memorize, and then you know exactly what you need to look for.
Yeah, and like Shay, you know, Shay is he's like, that's his deal, is the $50. And he knows every single year, whatever is on every single year. He knows master die doubling, what years that's on, and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Just really absorbed everything really deep. Well, when I started getting my resources, like Strike It Rich and the Cherry Picker's Guide and all that stuff, it really made a big difference. So I can kind of just focus in on which ones I need to look at or set aside and then come back with my scope and study.
That was a weird edge, or was just the way the light was hitting that? Is
Oh,
it
the green
painted?
one?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's just
painted or corrosion. Yeah. I got excited there for a second.
Someone tried to start their battery with it or something.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of acid on the copper.
See, I look at all the rotations. I mean, it's crazy. I got to look at everything.
Yeah. Well, I kind of have to just pick out
I know.
you. Otherwise, like you said, it takes forever and it's overwhelming.
Yep.
And then, if I go to another box, I may focus on a specific thing on that box.
And then IFC, yeah.
Not
Or
even
not-
an NFT.
Not on 21. No.
Nope. Not since 2018. All of them have been
Yep.
dropped, bought, and dropped into circulation. Which is the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, because we needed more half dollars in circulation.
Well, exactly. It's like, do they realize that they're not being used except to collectors?
Yeah. No, they don't care. Or they don't care.
I'm like, how much money they wasted on it?
I know.
It's ridiculous. And then they want to charge us out the nose for, their new little silver coins. They don't have any problem with blowing a lot of money. Well, I guess they're making it. They can blow all they want.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric, that's my problem, is that I look at every single coin, and the problem is that there were so many little design changes and stuff on the half dollars through the years that I have to look those up because I don't know what's normal and what's not normal. You know what I mean?
Look at there.
No, that's one. That's a nice 2001.
Yeah, I'm gonna set that one aside.
That is a nice 2001. Nice book filler.
Well, I have my Kennedy albums complete. Right now I'm kind of setting some aside for my kids
Yeah.
and getting theirs set up. I'm pulling out some really nice ones for them,
Nice.
the grandkids, and
I'm a Swiss coin collector. Come in coin roll hunt today.
13 ounces.
13-year-old Swiss coin collector.
Huh.
In his
Well-
stream, is that what you're saying? I guess that's what he's saying.
We were getting trolled over at Big Flips. And he
Trolled?
knew- Yeah, trolled. Yeah, they're coming in with fake accounts. One of them was a fake account of Mama T,
No.
and then you had this other guy. They're probably the same person. Was in there.
Oh, they're doing that
Trying
again,
to
huh?
like telling Flip that he's selling all fake stuff. Just harassing him. And,
Wow.
but he had received an email prior to that from some of the other channels. Hey, this is going on. It's gonna happen to you too.
You're fading out again. Fix your microphone.
Dang it.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Yeah. So he
You
got
got
an
it.
email expecting that to happen, and he, shared the email with. I mean, shared the letter from the email with us. That kind of what to be expecting.
So who else were they doing it to?
Quite a few other channels, I guess.
There's usually a pattern.
Yeah. So I think it was over at Mama T Big T's, and then I think it went around to several other people. He got that notification that this is going to happen.
Interesting. That's too bad. That's too bad.
Yep. Well, doing this, it's just going to happen.
Yeah, and it comes in waves,
Yeah.
but it's just disruptive, But
Right.
just pray for them, those people. Oh my gosh, it's
Well,
got
and
to be awfully. You got to live an awfully miserable life that's the only thing you have to do on a Saturday night.
Exactly, and that's the thing is, they have nothing better to do, and they're probably stoned out of their mind.
Put on a flick, and go down in your parents' basement, and jiggle your whatever.
whatever
Yeah.
parts you got,
Whatever parts you got, just
and leave us alone.
And leave us alone.
Because it's and sometimes I wonder if it's just kids like when I was a kid, like only it's kind of like the cold calls that we used to do on the phone, like call the bowling alley and ask them what is the largest size balls that you have, and they'll go size 13 pounds. I'm like, dude, how do you walk? And then you hang up.
Oh my god. Well,
So that was the stuff as a kid that I would do.
There are actual YouTube channels that are troll channels.
Yeah, that's all they do.
Yeah, and you can watch them live and watch them go from channel to channel and troll channels, and they stream it while they're doing it.
Sheesh.
But
just to get giggles.
It seems like in our community, it's usually somebody has ticked somebody off. And you can usually link it back to like
an individual.
Yeah, the channel where it starts. It's usually the people that after that are people that were in that channel at the time. So they grab those channels off of that chat and then they just follow them. And they just troll them one by one.
Well, I had one that got a little nasty with me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I sold him some stuff.
Oh.
And we agreed on the price and everything else. He bought quite a bit of stuff. No problem. 2 months later, he comes back and says, I want my money back for the shipping. I'm like, that was like 2 or 3 months ago. What are you talking about? And so he didn't like the fact that he had to pay that much for shipping.
Oh, okay.
So I said, dude, no. And so then he goes and complains to PayPal. PayPal then yanks that money out of my account. And then they go through this whole process of investigating it. So I sent them, my my sales forms and everything else, and that he agreed on that amount, and he paid that amount, and it wasn't an issue. And they found in favor of me, gave me the money back. And then he tried to come in on Key's channel while we're doing early bird trade day and start saying some nasty stuff that I'm never going to buy from here again. I'm like, fine. And I said, you're banned though. We banned him.
Good.
Like, you can go rant to somebody else. We don't need you if you're so mentally unstable. So yeah, we ditched that dude.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Being a jerk. Any interest on this one? I know Starika has one I'm going to put up right now. If not, he wants. Set that aside. Okay. So, Starika, you still here?
Hey now.
This is a starting bid of $30. Paging Starika. Paging Starika.
Starika.
Aisle 5, please. Yeah, PayPal will do that. They'll freeze that money, yank it right out of your account. But, I mean, if you're legit, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Eventually, you'll get that back, and not a issue. What happened?
What happened?
You spill your drink?
No, I just realized I'm covered in dog hair. So I'm going to go change my shirt before I start sorting nickels.
Oh. I'm always... My dog sheds like crazy. Drives me nuts. But he's the smartest dog I think I've ever had, too. So
I'm the shedder in this household.
You're a what?
I'm the shedder.
Ah. Okay.
I shed.
Well, since I've grown my hair out and my beard out and everything else, I noticed that a lot more.
Yeah. So is that 58 a large letter or
there we
small
go.
letter?
Starika, is that 30?
Is it a large letter or small letter? Large letters or small letters?
This one, large.
Let's see.
What it says, and I got this from the coin shop today.
Can't see.
I can get it to stay in focus. It wants to blur out on me.
Yes.
Now it doesn't even want to come into focus. Focus, focus, focus.
Focus, focus.
Dude. Anyone else? We're going to count it down. But specifically to the coin shop to buy this for $3.
Nice. Is that a little bit of a improper alloy there? Oh no, it's just a no.
Are you talking about the dark spot in the wing?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, because it does seem to extend all the way up to States.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I think it's just some toning.
Yep.
On it, but it's safe. And that, when you look at it like that, it looks like it could be. But when he held it up close and tilted it, I don't think it's an improper alloy. Lighting.
Light and more light and light in different angles, different intensities.
Yep.
What about the lighting? Especially since I am a professional photographer. I know all about that. I do biomedical photography for eyeballs.
I know. I stalked your Facebook profile. I know you do. SOLD.
The SOLD. Sold it.
Congratulations, Sturika.
Sold to Rita for 30.
I hope you are going to put that in an album, because that's a nice coin.
There. And I believe I have everything go out. One for me, one for Kraken, one for Frostbite. Nope. So I do not have a wallet for you. Would you like me to start you one again? Or do you want me to just go ahead and send it out? And if you want me to risky ship it, I can do that for $1. Or if you want it padded in a bubbler, it'll be $5.
Oh, that's right. You guys do that wallet thing.
Yeah. So what I do is I hold it for the month. So if they purchased up more than one item, then it's only costing them $5 for all their shipping for the whole month.
Nice.
And so that saves, everybody who's buying.
Yeah, it saves you having to ship more stuff too.
Yeah, it saves them a lot of money. And then at the end of the month, everything goes out. That's perfect, brother. Do you need my info? I can put my info in there too.
Oh, it's for your son.
Probably already have it.
Nice. How old is your son, Sturika? And if I'm being too nosy, just tell me to mind my own business. Say none, ya. Eric got his Friday. Eric, I posted your clash on Ken's page.
I think this is a proof. Or it's highly
I cannot tell if it has a S mint mark. Then it's a it's a proof.
That's
it's an
proofy.
impaired proof.
Oh. Let's take a look here.
It's a Philly, isn't it?
It's an S.
That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, right under the bus, you can
I
see
see
the
a
S.
P.
I see a S.
Yeah, let me get it to. Put it under the sun.
But my eyes are not like they used to be.
Me either.
But it looks like proof. Looks like an impaired proof. Oh, it's a P. It's not. It's you were right. It's polished.
It is polished.
it is polished.
Wow. It is
Yeah.
polished like a proof.
It
That
looked
is
cameo on
crazy.
the reverse, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that's weird. Set that one aside just because it's weird.
I need to get my eyes checked.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It's like, seeing an S, I'm seeing a P
I
flash.
you saw a P?
Yeah, I was seeing a P flash by, and I was like, what in the world?
I could have sworn it was a S.
And I was
Now,
hoping
Paula-
for proof.
Paula
See,
might
here's-
know this, but when they get struck early on, don't they kind of
They
just
can.
get proofy?
Yeah.
Yep, early strikes can, especially on modern coins. They
Right.
actually have started giving proof-like designations on business strike coins now. They just started that a couple years ago, doing the proof-like on business strikes. So
Yeah.
on the modern stuff, Lincoln Cents and
Okay.
but yeah,
All right.
early strikes, definitely.
1993 W. Bill of Rights, 90% silver, $50. This is going to be a starting bid of 15.
15. Aw.
$15. Maker hollers.
Awesome, Starika. I love it when people are buying their kids coins, and I love that.
Well, see, I've been married twice. Just back at 10 and 15, looking for 16. And so in my first marriage, I have 2 daughters. One is 31, the other one is 24, and I have 4 grandkids.
Aw.
Got remarried. Oh, look at that. How do you like that one?
Ew. That's what.
Sparkles.
That's sparkly.
What do they call that? Love bombing?
Yeah, something
love
like that.
And so then I got remarried and spent 12 years of basically hell trying to pull that marriage back together.
Aw.
And there was no desire on the other party, which is
Yeah.
fine. And then they just moved on and it made me a much, much better person. And so I have a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old. And my 12-year-old daughter lives with her mom, and my son lives with me.
Aw.
And so he's, we go out and do some really cool guy stuff. Like we went a couple weeks back, went to my mom, took all the guns and went out to the shooting range and shot the shotguns and the 22s. And man, he had an absolute blast.
Just Stack It wants to buy that command, that modern command there.
I've recently taken an interest in a whole lot of the W stuff,
Nice.
Mhm.
and so I'm just grabbing it up. I bought a proof W Eagle a while back. I got the dime. I got
96.
the what is it? The 2019
You got your eyes
reverse
closed.
proof. What?
This will be going up too.
Don't do that to me. What are you doing?
I'm not a collector of eagles, so I'm not really worried about that.
Me either.
I love the art on really good coins, but I also love old coins. That's my passion, is really just kind of anything old, history behind it, just really, really enjoy it.
It's really hard to get behind the Eagles now with the mintages the way that they are. I mean, as a collector piece, I mean, it really is just government-backed bullion at this point.
Well, they
There's
do
no-
have the bullion, yeah. So,
The
how
I
long
did,
have they done that from the very beginning on Eagles? Have they done a bullion and a collector, or I guess a numismatic? I don't know what you would classify them as, but I know they have the bullion version of
'Cause
the
these would
Eagles.
definitely be bullion.
But those also, you can get those in either the bullion or the Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And so there's two different ones, and the ones with the P mint mark are worth more. I love that. I have one of those.
Yeah, the back quarters are awesome.
Yep. In fact, I sold that. Remember when I brought to Tulsa? I brought that that Apollo 5-ounce Apollo. Well, I sold that at Tulsa. Well, that was an accident. Because I meant to bring my 5-ounce back quarter to sell.
No.
How I work that is I just bring enough to sell to like finance my trip. So I had to sell it.
Oh man.
Damn it. I like that 5-ounce Apollo. Now I'm gonna have to get another one.
Oh.
But that's okay. Michael Kittle gets me really good deals. So
Yeah, that's good. I think you've got some good people in the community that pretty much get you about anything you want.
Yeah.
That's the great thing, and get it to you at a fair price because you get the friend pricing.
Yeah.
Some of the best deals I've made were, off market with different community members.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? We're gonna close this one out.
Nice. Amanda, are you still here? Those Apollos, they are really cool story cut. Yeah, I need to start saving up and get another one of those. Because they're beautiful.
Is that the one with the huge footprint in it, right?
Yeah, and it's concave and convex. Yeah.
See, I have the 1 ounce and I have the half.
Yeah, I do too. And then I had the 5-ounce. But whatever. She says maybe. Maybe I'm.
Don't they make those in gold too?
I'm not sure if they make it's. I think they do. I think they did make a gold one. If they didn't, they were stupid. But I think they did. I don't know. I don't look at the gold things, but I can't afford them.
Gold is a little above my pay grade on some things. So.
And I'm more of a silver person anyway. But
all right, that is sold.
Sweet.
Just a second.
Congratulations.
Sticky notes there.
I have one of those bat quarters strike throughs on the regular quarter.
Oh, I've been looking for those forever.
I used to have a couple of them, but I don't know if I sold it or gave it away. I'm not sure, but I'm attempting to actually be productive tonight instead of goofing off. What are you doing? Are you working on emails, Amanda? I worked on more emails this week than I did the week before, but I still haven't worked on very many of them. But the Facebook's been really busy. Ken's got me working, and he's got me moderating his Facebook group now. I don't know what I'm doing.
I just dumped out a war nickel.
Nice. Are you're coin hunting too?
Yeah, I'm just going through some nickels because I'm bored to keep me awake. 43S.
How about an 1837 Philly?
Everybody needs a bus dime.
It's like
that's a low ball right there.
Yeah, it's a low ball.
Low ball coin.
Pretty smooth.
It's got a
But
date.
In G4, it's $40.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it out at 30. Let's
low
actually
ball
make it 25. I'll start it out at 25 for the 1837. Starting bid $25. Great. Bus dime.
Actually, the one I was me, Eric. Yes, I was. I approved it.
thing was used.
Yep,
Used and
it
used.
was loved.
Was hanging around in some pockets for a long, long time.
It was well loved.
$25 pesos.
I
that
think
okay?
I think it probably got put into. Did anybody answer it, Eric? Hang on, let me look.
What's that? Let's see.
Yeah, it got answered. Did they put it in the live show, Eric?
The NIFCs, they hadn't even been an NIFC in these things. Nuts. Oh, we got the FG.
Shannon did? Okay, good. Yeah, it needs to be in the live show. Oh my gosh, Shannon did emails. Eric, Blaine, do you know Blaine Newport? He's going to be on the show Monday. Blaine is he's amazing. He does all Lincoln cents, and he's super like he's like an expert at grading Lincoln cents, and he knows all like he could tell you if a roll is actually an original bank wrapped roll just by looking at the paper, the wrapper it was rolled in.
Yep. Have that certain look to it, and then all the coins
I know.
will
I
be
didn't.
brown around the rim, and then you pull them out, and then they're brilliant uncirculated
Yeah. Yep.
in the center. Just the end caps will be found.
Mm-hmm. Adam gets a lot of, or I don't know if he still does, but he used to get a lot of stuff from Blaine, and they do a lot of bulk grading. They both do, but he's got some nice stuff.
77.
And Sean and I were talking about Whatnot. Oh, nice, Eric. Yeah, I haven't been on their Whatnots in a long time.
I go on Blue Ridge and go on his every once in a while.
Yeah, and then Adam's usually on right after him.
Yeah. There is a local guy here that I ran into at the coin shops. He does Whatnot. So we've got to be pretty good friends, which is kind of neat. And so he is definitely a flipper. He's not so much of a collector, but he does collect some stuff. And but that's what he basically does full time for a living now.
Nice.
Whatnot. He's got a good following. And, you know, we do have a good set of coin shops all around us here.
Yeah, so he's got a nice...
And they make us good deals.
Awesome.
So, that looks shiny and extra thick.
It does look thick.
That's what she said.
Oh, stop it.
Just a 74.
Yeah.
Something we can look at under the scope, though.
JJ's laughing. I know, I missed that cue. Yeah, that's why I haven't been on Whatnot, Eric. I always end up buying something.
Well, that's my problem is, you know, whatever I sell, I usually go and then I find stuff at the coin shop. Oh, I want that one. I need that one. I want that one. And I'm like, okay, but I need money to be able to bring stuff to people so that, you know, they have the availability of being able to get stuff.
Yeah. Well,
someone showed me a website. It's for everything, but they have a coins and currency section.
Uh-oh.
It was kind of hit or miss. I saw some overpriced items. I saw some stuff that was priced adequately. But I think it's like a shipping, and then I guess if you're close, you can kind of like meet up and pick it up if the seller's willing to. So I forget what it was called, but it definitely wasn't coins and currency focused. But it seemed, I guess, all right.
Here's another one. This is an 1835.
Yeah.
This one is in a lot better shape. This one is 50. Starting bid of 50. It has a lot more meat on it.
Won a free walking livery, half on Adams. Oh, awesome, Amanda. Yeah, I used to be a lot better off with money than I am right now, just because now I have to think about Tulsa every year.
Yep.
And
and
I
then
never
you have your family living with you too.
I do, and that's been it won't always be like this.
No, it won't. You'll have your home back eventually.
I'm not just supporting, it's different. There's, all the kids. Let's see, I have 4, 5, 6 extra people living here.
Yeah, if my daughter needed a place to stay, her and her husband, and they were moving
Absolutely.
back here, my house would be open in a heartbeat.
Absolutely. And my son just got his HVAC business up and running. So, and it's starting to get business, and which is good. And so around here, word of mouth is huge.
Oh, yeah.
And he grew up here, so he knows a lot of people. Yep. And they're really good at what they do. So it won't take long.
Yeah, spring is your busy years for HVAC, and fall, because that's when you're checking your AC to see if it works, and then it doesn't. And then when you turn on your heat, and that doesn't work. Yeah, you're calling.
The key for him is going to be, like, he just got, I guess not really not a written contract, but kind of a contract with a contractor who does new construction, and that's going to be a big one for him.
Wow.
Yeah, so if he can get a couple of those accounts, and then that'll be a big one, because the new construction is huge. But right now they're just kind of doing little jobs here and there. They've done a couple big installs, but the little ones, the little thing is your meat and potatoes, right?
Right. That's what gets food on the table and keeps it there. That's what Big Flip did before he retired. He was a HVAC guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he was excellent at it.
Nice.
I mean, mine went out and he kind of troubleshooted it just over the phone. And we determined that it was my coil out in the backyard. Ooh, that looks a little shiny. Have an S under that? Or is it a P too?
That's a P.
How? That's a mirror finish. Something's not making sense. Because you can't really polish it, I don't think, to get a mirror finish like that without moving the
plated.
Or plated, yeah. I'm going to set that one aside too. That's the second one.
I had remember I brought all of those platinum plated $50 to Silver Seeker when I was there? They all worked like that.
Oh, finally. Look at that. We
go.
have an NIFC.
Yeehaw.
Finally. We got one worth 50 cents right there, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
a whole 50 cents. NISE, not intended for collectors.
Yep. Definitely what happened with all the other ones. If they would have just left things alone,
Leave well enough alone. But
then we would have seen, then we would all be collecting those 2020s, 21s and 22s, pulling them out. There have been actual collector's items. But no.
I got in Amanda, was it 2018 that I got all of those $50, like almost a full box? I think it was 2018. And I was so ticked off that I went and I ordered those leather stamps, the little metal stamps, and I counter stamped almost a whole entire box of those things because I was so upset. Yeah, 2018. Yeah.
Do we have any interest on this one? If not, I'm going to move along, put another item up.
You guys don't want those those dimes, those bus dimes.
1835. This one's in nicer condition. This isn't good.
You'll sell that no problem with a bigger.
I'll probably do it tomorrow on trade day. Do have this here, 1895, fine condition.
There you go.
13.
Did you show Frostbite that clash on that Trime that you had?
No, I haven't shown it to him yet.
You should pull that out and show
Yeah.
JJ and Amanda. He's got a really beautiful clash on the Trime. There you go.
I'm going to start this one out at 45. Putting the friend discount on it. 45. Starting bid. ASC 06, burnished finish, first strike, MS 69, and rated.
Nice, JJ.
Starting
There
bid.
you go. There you go.
5 is up, looking for 46. Am I making you drink more?
No, this is iced tea. I'm not
Oh,
drinking.
okay. You look
Driving
like-
him to drink.
It's weird with the W's. There's a lot of oddities out there, like that coin you had earlier. I've never even seen that.
I'll show you some other stuff too that I have.
No,
that
don't do that. No.
But they're not for sale.
Wait till after Christmas.
That's awesome.
It hits me hard because my kid's birthday straddle Christmas, so I don't have to do anything all year. But then this is my time for all the gifts all at once.
Yeah, this is when you need the extra large Christmas bonus.
Already got it.
Nice.
I've already informed
But you can't just spend it
everybody.
on coins, is what you're saying.
Right.
Oh yeah, no.
I gotta get the 96. Oh, you could get those for a pretty decent price, JJ. They're not expensive. You're better
Yeah.
off just getting the whole set. Just get the whole mint set.
Oh yeah, if you can.
Just get the
I got
whole-
a raw one for I think like $20 a
Yeah.
couple months back.
They're affordable for sure.
I got my the new women's quarters in today.
Mm-hmm.
E, D, and S set.
Yeah.
And so I have all of those in now.
Yeah, I got those too, and I got and Shannon Smith. He missed out on getting in the subscriptions.
Yeah.
So instead of trying to fight with the mint, I just added one to my subscription, so I get a set for him every time too. So
Nice.
I don't think I'm going to do them next year. I'm really disappointed in the people that they chose to put on them.
Huh.
I really am. I think that it was more political than anything else.
Well, and that's what I'm thinking. A lot of it
Mhm.
is they have to be very politically careful about who they're going to upset about putting on coins now.
And
Everybody
that's
is
ridiculous because they're not asking coin collectors.
No.
Most coin collectors want people that they know, like that they recognize. Like they don't care whether they're black, white, purple.
Yeah.
dancers, singers, whatever. They don't care.
Right.
They want people that actually meant something to them, that they recognize their names, and
Right.
yeah. So
I felt that way with the Ohio what are they called? The
the
Innovation
innovation.
Dollar,
Mhm.
because Ohio has so much stuff. We're the birthplace and the foundation of aviation with the Wright brothers. We have John Glenn, who was the first, astronaut to really step foot on the moon. And we have all this stuff in Ohio that they could have used, but
Ooh.
it's something tied to slavery, which is fine, but it's more like Underground Railroad type stuff. But I grew up here. I've been here all my life, and
That looks
it's
expensive.
talked about, but it's not like a huge point.
Ooh,
By the time you made it
Canadian.
to Ohio, you were basically kind of free anyway because you're
Yeah.
well past the dividing line. So it's not something that I think a lot of Ohioans even really think about. And like you're saying, there's so much other kind of more important as far as innovation is concerned,
Oh.
stuff that they could have chose. I was really disappointed with that coin.
Yeah.
Look at that. 82S.
82.
I picked it out because it was that thick.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
That
that thick.
squared off edge.
Yeah. Gives it away.
It's nice.
Finally so now we have an NIFC on the board and one proof. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
At least it's not a supreme dead box so far.
Yeah, I just, I was hoping that next year would be different, but next year's the same exact thing. It's like one person's that I even,
Vaguely
know
heard of.
anything about, huh?
Yeah, like they're putting women on there that are like vaguely
I've
I've
never heard
ever
of and can barely even pronounce.
And I know there are women out there that have really contributed stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There is one that I would love to put on a coin, and she absolutely deserves it. And she was a patient of mine, and when I worked in Amarillo, she was one of the women Air Corps. She was a WASP.
Oh.
And he knew how to fly because her dad and her brother, they ran a jewelry store down in Dallas, and they flew back and forth up to Pampa. And she was a school teacher in Pampa, right before the war. And right before the war and all that, her brother and her dad were killed in a plane crash. And so she wasn't ever going to fly again. And then the Army Air Corps came to her, found out that she knew how to fly, and she accepted a officer's position in teaching the pilots, and had an incredible, fascinating life because she test piloted every aircraft built during World War II.
Nice.
She test piloted one of the most top secret things going on in World War II, period. And she was the first. That was radar. She was instructed to fly into a fog bank, which is an instant death sentence to a pilot. And then she was receiving messages where her location was and exactly where she was at, and had to trust that they were going to get her, she was going to get out of that, and they were able to guide her out and everything else. But she test piloted radar. And also trained all of the men, but she flew every airplane, every type of airplane, yeah. And she was a fascinating lady. She used to give talks about her life. And what it was, she was just in the right place at the right time. And that's all it really was.
Wow.
And had the right skill set. She, Miss
She's
Watson.
Interesting to talk to.
Yeah, her name was Miss Watson. And she was just absolutely fascinating. Hey, there's another NIFC with a ring of
Ring
death.
of Death.
2004.
Ida should be on there. That's right. No,
Yeah.
I just don't know these women, I mean, I just don't. Hovita Idar and Edith Kanakaole. I mean, I don't know who these people
I have
are.
never ever. I'm like,
And
how
there's
did
so
you
many.
vote those in? Or are they
There's
just
so many.
scrambling to find somebody to throw in?
Somebody. Well, to fit in a narrative, to fit into a box. That's what they did.
Yeah.
They just had to. They had to be inclusive. And I mean, there's so many other iconic like dancers and actresses and singers and I don't know,
Here's another extra thick.
women's, female scientists and
See what it is. It's extra thick. Nope, just a
Nope.
74.
That's the second thick 74 you had. That's what she said. No, it didn't ring the same. It just didn't have that same ring when I said it.
Yeah.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
I know. Well,
It's all about timing.
It's timing.
Literally.
I don't care. I don't care about. That's what she said. It's just fun to say. It's fun to say.
Yep. Hilarious.
That we need that on a coin.
Yep. That's what she said. They should do like Oprah Winfrey. I mean, everybody knows Oprah Winfrey, and what it is the mint would go, you get a coin, and you get a coin,
And you get a coin, and you get a coin. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that woman on a coin. I don't want to see her on a coin though.
With Frostbite here, I'm hearing all these bad jokes.
I know, right?
I don't know where he's at. He's probably passed out. He started pretty early. I did too. So we started with the premiere train this morning at 10, did all our videos, and then he was kind of running around different streams. He was over at Big Flips, so probably where he was at. Yeah. But they'll be done here shortly, I'm pretty sure. If not already. He may be running a little longer. They had quite a few lots that they were going through because he missed Friday. Ooh, look at that. Another NIFC. There's a 16.
Nice.
It's warming up. Maybe the box will get hot and actually spit out a silver. Fours. I would just be happy with 140 percenter. I mean, literally. I get a static if I can find one.
Like Paula said earlier, I gave up on halves. I mean, over here, it was just box after box of skunk, and I got into looking for all the 74s. I've still never found the FS 101. I mean, it's just so dry up here. I'll get customer wrapped if the tellers say they have that, but I won't get boxes of halves anymore. It's too much hassle, and I've never really seen a big reward from the bank boxes.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll hit a good box.
Jackie Kennedy. Well, yeah. I mean, Martha Washington. We should put Martha Washington.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I mean, she was big, and she was like, people don't know how important she was to the U.S. Mint. Like, she was huge. There's just so many other people. Anyway.
What was it? I think I saw this on Pawn Stars, but Rick was buying some, like one of the first U.S. coins, and the rumor has it that he melted down Martha's silver.
Martha and George Washington, they donated all their silver.
Yeah.
But,
and so, I mean, even then, that was a huge thing. They didn't have the resources to even make the coins, and they sacrificed that. So, I mean.
Well, there is a Martha Washington die that is used to test strike just about every single new coin that comes out. They test strike. They use that die to test strike. Before they actually use the regular dies to adjust all of the settings and everything else. They use that. So look up how important Martha Washington is to coin collecting.
So I want you to see this.
Wow, that's an old book.
This book has a
Is
bunch
that
of
bound in human skin?
it was printed in 1807
Oh my goodness.
and written,
Philadelphia.
and look who it was written by.
Yeah.
The very
Oh,
first
goodness.
Justice of the Supreme Court appointed by George Washington, his
Crazy.
close friend, wrote a book about George Washington. And this one is from 1807. Now, it does have quite a bit of damage. This is the way I got it when I found it at a garage sale.
Wow.
But it goes through the life of George Washington. You know, I have it in plastic so that, you know, I don't have any further deterioration. But it's got
Wow.
some amazing old signatures. You
I
know,
was just going to say that. I want to know who those people are.
so you have to think about who would have been able to afford this book at that time. Would only been the elite of the elite,
Mm-hmm.
plus being able to read. So I mean, you got like Ernest, that was Henry, and this is in ink.
Yeah.
There's some dates on here. I mean, there could be, you know, even a president's name, you know, signed in here. Who knows?
Interesting.
Um,
That's so cool. I'm a huge book person.
so this one I found, yeah, at a garage sale when I lived in Virginia, and I've had it ever since. So here, yeah, you see the ink.
That's fantastic.
This is, you know, over 200-year-old book. It's just insane. I kind of gently flipped through it to make sure there wasn't any dollar bills in it. Could you imagine have something like 1807 in it? That
Right?
used to hide money in books.
Oh my gosh. Dolls Dolly wants you to start over. She missed
Oh, on this?
missed a lot. No, from the very beginning of your stream, she wants you to start all over again.
Start all over again?
Yeah, she wants you to start
All
all
right.
over again.
Let me. I gotta roll all these back up for you. We'll start over. That is very, very old. I think you already know. Paid $12 for it. So I think that's been over 5 years now. And I haven't ever had it appraised or looked at by a bookkeeper. It does need to be restored. These are professional restoration.
I have no clue what you just said for the past like.
It would need a professional restoration done on it.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
You know, it depends if the book would be valuable enough to justify getting it done, and then what it would be afterwards.
Who would you even take something like that to? Like to
There are
find
people,
out the value?
yeah, they would fix the binding on it.
No, to value
Oh, value it.
Yeah.
There are experts in books that do that. And you'll probably be able to look them up, and they would be the big collectors. Ooh, that
That is
nasty.
not an error.
That's nasty. I think that's bubble gum.
Is that chewing gum?
That's just gross.
Oh, that's got herpes on it for sure.
Dirty coins. Done dirt cheap. Dirty coins.
Hey Ray, some of these are going. I see them as low as like 500.
What's
I
that?
see them as high as 4,000.
Oh,
that
that book?
The books?
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean it just depends. Like the one,
All about
yours
condition.
is probably a little rougher than the one that I'm looking at. That's like 700.
Yeah, it would need to definitely be restored for sure. And if I could get it restored to some decent level, then it would definitely bring up the value on it.
Well, and do those other ones have signatures and stuff too? Is that just
Yeah, I haven't looked that far into it, but no, probably not.
And see, that's what I'm saying. You know,
Flip
say
Raid.
some, wealthy
Mr.
family.
Nickel.
Big flip raid. What's up,
Raid.
Thomas? Welcome in, Mad Cow. John Jacobs, welcome in. We are doing an auction, and I am doing a coin roll hunt right now.
Speaking
So
of
far,
auctions, you
couple
still
of
got that
NIFs
W
on
up,
proof.
don't you? Did you ever sell that?
Oh, that's right. You haven't closed that sale yet on that
Oh, on this?
eagle.
You still want me to sell this?
I'm just saying.
It's
Well, he
it's
did
only
put a
a
bid in. He put a bid in.
06W. So 45. You put a $45 bid in. If
Yeah,
anybody
he did
else,
like
I'm
an
going
hour
to close it out.
46.
Trying to make him sweat here.
He's like, oh yeah. By the way.
Yeah, by the way, we got a little distracted there.
I forgot too. We were having an auction here. Oh yeah.
And auction and everything else. Yep. Sheepdog, how are you, bro? Good to see you. All right. So I'm going to count her down. We're at 45, looking for 46. Because someone wants it.
This is the longest countdown in the history.
Wait, what? We're going to go twice. Get last call. It is at 45. Looking for 46. Trying to scare just a second.
I'm not worried.
3, 2, 1. All else fails, you can just send me that gold colored Kennedy.
Yeah, I could do that.
Just do a trade. You want to do a swap?
I haven't even looked that thing up in a while. I just got to sit and.
Need it for my Kennedy album. That's gonna be sold. Oh,
Congratulations.
let's stack it for 45. Great pickup.
Thank you.
New additions to your W collection.
Yep. And it's already slab-edged.
Woohoo.
That one is sold. Congratulations. I only have 6 rolls left. They look ugly.
Yeah.
Look at
Look at
that.
that.
Like ketchup stain. That one's very dirty looking. On to the last 6 though. Let me put up some other stuff for the auction if you guys are interested in that. How about a nice 1961 80% silver Canada dollar.
Lovely.
Starting bid 19. Proof light.
Now, they don't have proofs in Canada, right? They're specimens.
They
Is that right?
do
Specimens?
now.
They do now.
Yeah, but they did not until I believe 80s, 90s. Really started doing proofs that they had proof like.
Yeah, they're. They do now. Dolly said. I know. Come on. Sandra. They were called specimens. Yeah.
So you know how we have our, the very proof set, the very earlier proof sets, like the Benji set, 1950.
Excuse me. Hello.
I'm
What?
just saying, like.
I can't hear what you were saying though.
I don't like this mic. I'm gonna. Hear me now.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, so like the Benji proof sets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. The early
Speaking
proof sets,
of-
right?
So 1950, 51, 52. Those are the Benjis I'm looking for the proofs.
Mm-hmm.
I need of everything else. But I came across this and got a great deal on it.
Nice.
This is
Ooh.
1945 proof like set in a
Beautiful.
capital.
Beautiful.
When I looked on eBay, the earliest ones that they had were like 1950,
Mm-hmm.
and they were going for $9,000.
Whoa.
So there is the potential that is true, because they said here, even on this 1945 extra rare mint set,
Hmm.
it's even on the sticker there. So this potentially could be extremely valuable,
Hmm.
and especially I only paid $36 for it.
Wow.
So
Hey, Flip.
I need to really get it checked out. Sure. Hey, Big Flip, what's up? Yeah, that 19. This is a
Nice, JJ.
proof like 1945 set from Canada. Like I said, the only 1950s.
Have you looked it up?
I could not find one. The proof set. Let me get the album and see.
Well, but yeah, proof like, right?
Proof like.
Yeah, so it would be their specimen set.
The set. Where would I find it in?
When did they start making those sets? Do you know?
That's the thing, is I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see if it says anything about sets in here. These are all
In
just
the back of the book, Dolly said. In the back of the book.
very back. Okay, so we're in back. Back.
Back of the book.
There yet. Oh, these are Chinese counterfeits.
Oh.
Okay. That's why we're looking. Okay, Royal Canadian.
I think I just saw, if you keep going back. No, keep going forward.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. There's
So
the sets.
Okay,
I'm
here's
looking
the set.
on JM has them, but they only go back to 54. And the 54, they want 3,750.
I know.
Yeah, so maybe it's just a set somebody put together.
Right. Well, it's the same thing. They're in capital.
Oh, it is?
holder. It's
You're in the
same
capital holder,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, so the 54 they want almost $4,000 for. So
Right.
the
So I'm-
45.
I have a very strong suspicion, gut feeling, intuition
All right, so I'll
telling
trade
me
you the gold Kennedy for
that, well,
it. Oh, now you're not.
you give
so
me
sure.
about 4 of them, I might think about it. Yeah, so I really think this is, definitely treasure. And
I know that if you took a picture of that and sent that to me, Sean would know what it is.
Okay, I'll definitely do that then.
Yeah.
I do need. That's what I was thinking. It's like I need to get your phone
And
number.
Ken
too.
Potter would know what it is too.
Get your
Okay,
email
that's
and your phone number.
fine. You want my digits?
It's not what you say; it's how you say.
How you say it? I know. Yeah.
In the back of the book, yeah. All right. So this one, 1961, looking for 19 to start. Proof like $1961. I like bacon. Bacon is for me.
1945 Canadian specimen set on PCGS.
Yeah. Big Flip's checking out your icon. Bacon
Oh, you like my bacon?
checking your bacon out. This one definitely has a shoulder fold.
Set composition. Let's see. 1945. So these are on the registry sets. Current finest possible set rating. 67 watts. This set has bonuses. I'm looking at PCGS registry sets for the 1945 Canadian cent. Sorry. Just ignore me. I'm talking
No
to
problem. Try to figure it out together.
There's a Canadian specimen set graded in 1937.
Well, we got another NIFC. We got a 2007 Philadelphia.
51 specimen set.
Made a few NIFCs out of this box at least. Oh, one. Don't count. Bottom half of the box seems to be a lot more stuff going on in it. Out of there. Silver.
$1937 specimen set. Well, I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know. I mean, it's apparently so rare that it's like hard to get any information on it.
Yeah, there's some registry sets, PCGS. Those are high grades too, but it doesn't have like any information other than, you know, the registry set number. Canadian Federation. I forgot what year we were looking for. 45?
45, yeah.
Okay. There, Canadians, no. Well, 1945 and 1947 are semi-key dates for Canadian dollars. I don't know, man. Ask somebody who's Canadian. He's like, I
Hey,
didn't
Red,
know
what do you think of this?
Right? Red?
He would just say, just send it to me.
I know. He would. Fart. What are they saying in chat? Nothing.
So
You
they come across-
guys are no help.
Hey, Victoria, how are
Victoria,
you, my
my
beautiful
sweet
sister?
friend.
So, I mean, it is a beautiful set, though.
Yeah, it is pretty.
And it's just stunning. So, yeah, I try to find some more information on it. And I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
might get a good deal on that for sure. The guy in the coin shop I got it from, he just wanted to get rid of all the Canada stuff. So, I mean, he boxed up a whole box full, and I just bought the whole box, and he just wanted it gone.
You're like, well, yeah, all right, I guess I'll take it. Sucker.
Well, yeah, I collect all this Canada stuff, so might as well. And I thought it was really cool. I bought like 10 or 15 different sets.
Well, I just got to say
really?
that nickel is like super cool. I like that nickel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nickel
And
is
so
cool.
they also have these in the Tomback,
Yeah.
and
$1948 Canadian $1, 18,780 minted. Cool.
that one is a neat one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be doing more research on it for sure.
Yeah, and like I said, if you send me pictures, Sean will know. Sean will
Okay.
know what that is.
And He'll probably
Like
be
he's
like,
big into Canadian stuff, so
he'll be like, um, that.
it's like, yeah, it's not worth
Oh,
anything. A few
Not
bucks.
worth anything. Yeah, a
buy
few
some.
bucks. Just send it to me
Yeah.
anyway.
He'll tell you the truth. He will.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, last roll. So far, we have found really about nothing but just a few NIFCs and proof. That's where we're at. So we got a 04, we got an 82 proof, 07, a 16, and an 03. That's where we stand. Last roll. And we're going to do some more auctions. Some more fun with that. All right, last roll. Let's see if we get some last roll luck. That looks a little extra thick. Probably just going to be a
74.
74. Yep, 74.
Ah, that's funny.
That's just weird that they would.
That is
fold it
weird.
Like that. But they look thicker.
Came out of a mint set, I'll bet you.
Looks like that is all we're going to get for today. That one's already been searched. 74. Wrote on it with a marker. That's only if they knew what they were looking for. So we are done with those. That is the total for that box. I got one more box at the bank I need to pick up. I'm gonna get this to focus in. So I'm gonna put a loop on this, and then I'm gonna tone all this up so it really stands out. But it's gonna be mountain scene. And it's going to be a pendant, and it'll weigh 1 ounce of sterling.
Cool.
I got that poured. Some of my sterling up that I needed.
So how did you do that, Ray?
This?
Yeah. Was it that actually did like a open mold pour or?
Mm-mm. So what I did is I had my electric furnace, and I put it in there, and I was just going to bunch all of my silver up together. So I let it melt, and then I turned it off, and then I came back the next day to dump the silver out, and it came in this shape.
Oh,
So
okay.
I went, I bet I can do something with that.
Yeah, that's a nice piece.
So you're gonna have the lake, you're gonna have the birds and the sun and the mountains right there.
Are those stamps?
Yeah, these are all stamped. Stamp those into it, give it a mountain scene.
Cool.
I kind of wish I would have had the bear. I didn't buy the bear stamp.
Well, I was gonna buy it, but there's no bear.
No bear. It's unbearable. It's unbearable. That's what you are. 1948 Canadian, $1, 18,000. Oh, that's probably. All right, so no interest on the Canada dollar. Let's see what else we have up here. I have a bunch more Canadian silver. 1918 fish scale.
Fish scale.
5-cent silver, and really
That's a cute little fella.
he's in good condition.
That's cool. I like those.
Well, you can see all the denticles.
Denticles.
So that reminds me of something silly I said. So I was working when I worked in Amarillo, and I was there, and I was in charge of the photography department. I had about 6 photographers under me. So I went up to our manager, and not even thinking about it, was, hey, where is all the testes?
Oh my gosh.
And then they just bust up laughing. And that just came out by mistake. But I was like, where's all my testes? I didn't say photographers or anything else. I was like, where's my testes? So that was a little funny that
I need more water. I'll be right back.
Okay. So this one is 20. Really nice condition. Fish scale 19, 18, 20. We also have a 1919 in really good condition. That one's 15. Have an 05, a little more toned, a little more worn. That one is 10. Have an 02 for 10. There's another 18 for 20. Really nice condition. And I have an 06 for 10. Those are the extra fish scales that I have there.
Okay. I can't stay on much longer though. I've got church in the morning and
I do too. Well, ours is we're meeting at 4:00. We're all meeting together. All the house churches are meeting together because we got rid of our building because it was dilapidated. And so we broke off into house churches, and then we're coming together like every other week. We're renting out a room, and then and it's got a kitchen and everything, so which is great because then we have a big dinner afterwards.
oh, fun.
So it's a lot of fun. We all hang out together. I mean, it's like most of the time people have to kick us out.
Well, they almost kick me out every Sunday. So
it's just the fellowship and the fun times that we're at. We're all hanging out together, talking to everybody and
cool.
the visitors. It's a great time.
Cool.
They wanted me to bring dessert and drinks, so I got 2 gallons of sweet tea, and then I got 2 pies. Making pecan pie and a chocolate cream pie.
Did you say pecan?
Yeah, that's my favorite type of pie too.
I have to go tomorrow and get stuff to make a couple pumpkin pies.
You found an O2 fish scale on Mom and Pop Roll. Wow, that is awesome.
Oh, you're talking about Pa's Spare Times seeded rolls?
Yeah, seeded with gold
The
coins too.
seeded rolls? Yeah. Those things.
Love the tease in.
Oh, it's funny.
So yeah, I've got an 02, 05, 06, a couple 18s, and a 19.
Those are cool.
Yeah, they are. And there's all kinds of different stuff with these too. All the different varieties that they have. If you're interested, I have a 1965 50-cent piece and a 1964 in beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Proof-like. They're 80% silver. Asking 10 each on those.
That 64 is stunning.
It's like, boom. It's flashy. Any interest on those? I have a couple of quarters, older quarters there, 68, 60 dime, a couple of dimes there, 53 and a 65. 53 no shoulder fold. Those are the Anadas. Kind of my extras that I had. I was just stacking extra silver that way, and then I thought, well, if I'm going to go around and try to purchase something else, I need to.
Right.
Do have the 1895 starting bid 13. Nickels are hard to sell, I know. Have an 1835 bust dime in good condition. See Liberty in the hat there.
That's such a great coin. Cheers, Can.
Hey, brother, how are you doing? Great to see
Look
you.
at sweetie face.
I
All
can't
right.
wait.
Well, it's Can's here, so I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay, go get some rest.
Just kidding, Can. I do need to go though. I gotta go to bed. Church just comes early.
Yep.
All
Sorry, don't
right.
start
And
till
yeah, and if I don't get enough sleep, then I start cussing. My pastor's never happy about that. So, all right, you guys, have a good night.
All right, love you, Paula. Have a
Love
great
you.
night.
Sweet dreams.
Have a good night.
Yeah, found in 1876 IHP in a local. Yeah, I'll tell you a weird story. When I first started coin roll hunting, this is when Rob first started. I mean, this is like the beginning of him. I was like, there is no way that he's finding these wheat pennies. So I go to the bank, and all they could give me was 20 rolls of pennies. So I go into the garage, and I'm hunting them, and I freak out because there's an Indian head penny in it. And another one.
Right.
And another one. I found 9 Indian head cents in 20 rolls. Talk about a dump.
That's crazy.
That's the only time, and I have found rarely Indian cents, like 1 or 2 others. That's how rare they are to find. But to find it, yeah, nuts.
That's a lot. I mean, I think maybe 2 or 3 in a box is the most I've ever found.
1893 Colombian $50 exposition, starting bid $20, extra fine. You are all interested in that? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna drop the link again. Hey, Can, if you want to come up and play, you're more than welcome to. We're just hanging out, having fun. We just went through a whole, 50 cent box. There's the link if you want to come up. I still have plans for someday to meet up with.
I think your mic's messing up, right?
I said one of these days, yeah, I get away from it. Meet up with
So-
Can, and we're gonna go have some IPAs for sure.
So that microphone you got a directional mic, like a condenser mic. You need to get one that's not that, because it's only catching your voice when you're pointed directly at it. It's supposed to, keep out background noise, which I'm sure it does, but the minute you're not facing it, you can't hear anything.
Well, I dropped it too. It fell because it was on a stand on the desk, and it fell. And then I got the arm, but it is a Logitech. This is a blue. So I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, it should be a good mic.
Have you tried well, it's hard for you to put it on the desk, right?
Right, because that's what got knocked off and shattered the base. So, but you would think this would work fine
I mean, it does most of the time.
until and then you can't hear me. Your mic's not working again.
Well, and then you have the opposite effect too. Like when I was streaming on my other channel, I used a podcast mic that my son bought me for my birthday. And it was great, but it picked up everything. I mean, stuff in the other room, clear as day. And so it's like a catch-22. Like, what do? You either have one like that only catches what's right in front of it, or one that picks up everything.
Oh, that's right. You were filming about that. Someone was saying that you were showing that Native American dancer the dance. That's awesome. I've always enjoyed those. Growing up in New Mexico, we had those quite frequently when we you'd get a chance to go to them and watch them powwows. And also in Amarillo, they had powwows too. So we usually had the Hopi Indians, we had the Navajo, and then in Amarillo area, we had Comanche that would do that. And then also the Mescalero, the Apache in New Mexico. Definitely very, very enjoyable to do. Oh, I do have a few other items on the show. These aren't really so much as coins, but it's stuff to do with coins. A little mini album has about quarter size in it. And they had nickels in it. But it's got a lot of pages for it. And it's got the flips. You could always just change out the flips or something like that. But I was looking for say, $5 for it. You're all interested in that. Yeah, I completed my nickel album, so that's the reason why all those are out now. But I have this, little mini album. And then I also have, if you guys collect any of the red books, about a 1987 red book. So we had a guy came up and he did a lecture on the red books. And the older red books are very desirable and good grade. You have coin collectors who collect the red books, going all the way back to the 40s when they were bluish color. They were blue, and then they're kind of a maroon, and then they became more red over time. I mean, it's really neat, even from 1987. Let's look at, since we have that up. There we go. Starting the why don't they have that? That's weird. Saying they don't have the Columbus Exposition as commemoratives. Maybe they have them in the 50 cents. Things have changed. May have classified it differently now. 2-cent. But I'll show you the difference in these. Let's look it up here. Okay. 1955 double die obverse. Okay. In 1987, they were $350. Isn't that crazy?
That's nuts.
Or you look at the 09 SVDB. 09 SVDB and G4 was $225. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, people do collect these, and they try to get the whole set. R.S. Yeoman. But that is an 87 looking for $5 on it, and that could be yours. That would definitely be medium mill. Like that too. Those are a couple extra things I had up. We have that. Starting bid for 20, 13. Beautiful. 1835 in good condition. Bust dime at 50. And then we have a 37. I'm doing 25 on it. Little less, a lot more poor condition, but definitely full date on it. 37. We got a bunch of Canada. Those are all I have there. Now we just get to hang out.
You made me all big again.
Made you all big. Am I making you nervous? Making you all big?
No, I'm fine with the camera. I'm just.
That's what I was
tired.
saying. It's like you're used to it.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
It's about 1 in the morning now here. You're lucky. You're a couple hours removed.
Yeah. I'm like right in the middle of the country, Central Standard Time.
Yeah, when I went to Utah, I thought I was going to be on West Coast time, but I was actually Central Time. So it was weird. I thought I was going to be further along, and then I got there and was confused by the time zone. Or is that Mountain? It might be Mountain.
So Doll says on that Canadian set, it says Bruce set have the dollar, and the dollar has gone for about $350 to $700 in AU50 condition. It is a semi-key date due to World War II and the low mintage that Heritage Auction has. Heritage Auction has what went or what should have went to check it out.
Yeah, you're going to have to do some digging on that set.
Yeah, I mean, that could be worth sending the whole thing in and leave it in that cup. Get it.
You know what?
Pay for the extra large slab for it and get it graded. And
yeah, that would definitely be worth it at that point. But what's it? 6 coins?
Dollar, half, quarter, dime, nickel, and penny. And
where did you say you picked that up? A garage sale?
No, my coin shop.
You actually bought it from a coin shop.
Yeah. We wanted to get rid of all those Canada stuff. Someone came in and just dropped it all off, and he didn't pay much for it. And
Right.
so he just bought the whole lot and basically bought it for me, and then just turned around and made a little bit off of it and sold it to me.
Yeah, I've picked stuff up from coin shops where in some cases I don't really think they knew what they had. And
I mean, you can't know everything.
No,
but too much information.
Something that old, you would at least think they would check into it, but that's a great benefit in your favor.
Great. I will buy the Columbian Exposition, both books for JJ. Thanks for helping me out there. Will 40 work? Deliver. Absolutely can. I will just need his info to be able to ship it to him, or unless you want me to ship it to you and you ship it to him, but I think that would be silly. So here is my PayPal.
You're cutting out, Ray.
My PayPal. So that is my PayPal and my Cash App. If you want to do Cash App too, it doesn't matter. There's my Cash App. I will just need JJ's information for sure to be able to get that to him. And, absolutely.
All right, Ray. Well, I'm going to call it a night myself. It's getting late here on the East Coast.
It's getting. What time is it now?
1:15.
Oh, 1:15 your time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 12:15 my time. I'm just an hour behind you.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot, but with young kids,
when I lived in Virginia and then trying to call my parents in Mountain Time, it was like 2 hours behind all the time.
Yeah. It when I call Constitutional and we talk, it doesn't even register in my head. It'll be like 6 o'clock, and he'll be like, "I'm on my way to work." I'm like, "What?
Right.
Up at 6 p.m. What?" And then I remember that he's on the other side of the country. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna take it easy and get some rest. I'll
Awesome.
square up with you in the morning.
Okay, sounds
And
good.
yeah, have a good night, everyone. Jessica, I see you. I'm packing up some stuff, and I'll
Hi,
email you. I
Jessica.
know I said that a week ago, but I've been busy. So I do have that for you, and I will email you in the morning.
Speaking of, there's
All right.
Jessica.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Oh, well, there she is.
Yeah.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey, Ray.
You're like, dang it, I feel like a coyote trying to bite my foot off in a trap. Coyote ugly.
Well, before I get Jessica, I am getting that dust together for you, and I'll be mailing it out here this week.
Oh, awesome.
All right, cool. I know we talked about it and I hadn't followed up, and now since you're here, it's just easier. But yeah, that'll be going out soon, and I haven't weighed it, but it's a lot more than last time.
Also,
Oh,
John
wow.
Jacobs said,
Yeah, I just got done doing the open auction.
oh, wow. I mean, John. Welcome in. Oh, on that, hey, John Jacobs, that email that I put up there is also my Gmail for, you can email me at that too. Just give me your information. I'll get that sent out to you. So no problem on that. So you said you just got done with your auction?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You sell a bunch of stuff?
Yeah, I sell a few stuff.
That's cool.
Yep.
It'll be goods and services can because it's a business account.
Yeah, it's me, Baked Hut, and M4. And then Kraken, he came up.
Oh, Kraken? Yeah, Kraken farts, Travis.
Yeah.
I got all kinds of names for him. He's my brother, man. I always tease him. We talk on the phone quite a bit too, so.
Yeah, he makes me laugh.
He is quite a character.
Yep. No, I'm not following you, Lisa.
You have a stalker. Yeah, so we went through a whole box of halves. Just got done
wow.
with that. Dumped those back at the bank. We got 4 NIFCs and 1 proof. Out of that, no silver, unfortunately.
Hi, KK.
So, but we were showing off this Canadian set. We're trying to get information on it. Apparently, it is extremely rare mint set.
Oh, wow.
That's all we know. It is a Canadian mint set from 1945. Proof-like set.
Ooh, that's awesome.
So we're trying to get some info on it for that particular year. We've seen some others a little bit older than this one, and this one is also the semi-key date, like 1950s and stuff like that, going up for about $9,000. But we couldn't find this particular date, so it could be very unique.
Yeah, Lisa, my screen turned black tonight doing, well,
Well, I do that
I
frequently.
had a community open auction.
Let me do this. You know, I have not checked the email. If anybody sent anything in, I hadn't even been paying attention to it. Cleared them all out earlier. Wrong one. Early bird trade day. That's what we want.
Hey, Tommy John, saying,
Let's see. There is an email in here. Okay. Tom is here. Let's do this real quick. Let me put it on present. We're going to go
Oh,
to
awesome.
Tom's email here. Screen. Share. All right. So Tom has 1888 Morgan dollar, 1967 Kennedy half dollar, 4 gram silver, 4 times 1 gram silver, 1880 something Indian head, and a 1904 Indian head, a gentleman's club token, $60 or best offer. And there is his information there. So this is selling it as a lot. Let's go through it, take a look at it all. There is the Kennedy. There is the Indian head cent. Front side has definitely seen better days. Still an Indian. There's your 40% Kennedy.
Ooh, Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Hey, Dolly.
Oh, I was making sure she didn't sneak up here. So this one is the 1904. There is the 1880 something. There is your 1883 Morgan. It is a Philly. There is the token. And then here are the grams. A Valcambi, a couple of Valcambis, 1 gram shark, and a 2013 little dragonfly there. There's the naughty token.
Ooh, pretty.
I like the little
Oh,
Grammys.
yeah.
All right. And so he is asking for the whole thing, $60 or best offer, guys.
I like the dragonfly one too.
Yep, that one's cool. Little Grammy, yeah.
That one and the little baby sharky.
Baby shark. Year of the Dragonfly. What it says. Those are the ones that we have there. I believe that is the only email we have. If you guys have any interest at all, please get a hold of Tommy. 1888. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so that's the only email we had to look at. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I did have all of these. Went to the coin shop before I got here today. Or after I got done with the early bird trade day. Went out and did some metal detecting. Found a whole bunch of wheat pennies. I think the earliest
wow.
one was 1930 that I'm aware of right now. And then 1 silver dime. And parts to a cap gun, the old cap guns. I usually find a lot of the cap guns and old Hot Wheels and stuff out there. A bunch of marbles.
Ooh, awesome.
Let's go here. I'm going to change my camera setting again. There we go. I'm going to make myself a little bit bigger. There we go. This one is the 1837 Great Bust Dime. I'll start that one at 30.
All
interested in it. What is it? 1837 Drake bust dime. We have a better condition one here for 1835. This is in good. You can see a lot more detail on her. This one is 50. A much nicer dime there. Oh yeah, I saw that. I just got through watching it not yesterday. Yeah, that was awesome. I have found lots of bullets, but I have never found a complete gun or part of an old flintlock or any of those things yet. It's just not old enough out here where I'm at, so you just have to hunt what you have, what's around you. We have a 1895 in fine condition. This is a Liberty nickel for 13. All right, Can. Love you, brother. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for dropping by.
Have a
Definitely.
night, KKN.
Can't wait to plan one of these days. We're going to have some like IPAs for sure. 1961 Canada dollar. Looking for $19 starting bid on it. You guys are probably already sick of
I
seeing
got one that's
the
similar
number.
like that.
What's that?
I got one that's similar like that.
Yep. Canoe dollar.
Yep.
This is 80% silver. 1961. A couple of dimes here. That one's a 65. This one's a 53. A couple of quarters, a 68 and a 60. I have two beautiful half dollars here, 64 and 65.
Ooh,
They're
pretty.
80%. They're both 80% silver. They are proof like for sure. Asking $10 each on those. And then we have some fish scales. What they call fish scales are the 5-cent silvers, before they had the 5-cent nickels. So they have a 1919, 1918, another 1918, an 05, an 02, and an 06. All varying different. There you go, guys. Let me get myself back up here. Now we're back. Move that back out of the way. Go back to here. That way we can stare at Passion's forehead. Go close to the camera.
Well, I got my camera on top of my ring light.
Like, it was kind of funny there.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we got for tonight, guys. Everybody seems to be heading to bed.
Yep.
And, get all these half dollars bagged back up so I can take them back to the bank, get them in the bank account. That too. 20 likes and 9 watching. Woo woo. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't have much else to sell. I sold out of most of everything I had. Got it all shipped out until today. So, you guys have a blessed night. I love you all, and I will catch you probably tomorrow. I'll be over at Eve's tomorrow after Big T and Mama
There you
T. And I'll be hanging out over there. I don't really have much else to sell, so I'm going to be doing over there. So, but You guys have a wonderful night. I love you all. Take care.
Have a good night, everyone. Bliss.